for Blackfoot are many Indigenous warriors. We would go to war and say, we gotta kill, we gotta scalp, we would do a war cry. Because it was a sign of a victory. It was a sign of, we did it, we made it. And for me, that's why I war cry. Because I truly believe at the end of a fight, I collected that scalp, and I'm gonna do that war cry as loud as I could so everyone will know and remember what I did in that cave that night. A lot of people, they judge a reserve on the outside. They haven't even grew up on a reserve. I myself love it here. This is just my home, and it'll always be my home. But I think it's very important for us to venture out and to follow our visions and bring the knowledge that we learn on the outside back to our people so we can make ourselves stronger as one.
Fight fans, our third fight of the night scheduled, three-minute rounds in our unified amateur super lightweight division. Introducing first man fighting out of the blue corner. Standing 6 foot even, his official weight, 164.5 pounds. His record, 2 wins, 3 losses, representing Alberta MMA here in Calgary, Alberta. Please welcome Derek Kosa. Across the cage, his opponent, this man, fighting out of the red corner. Also standing 6 foot even, his official weight, 160.5 pounds. His record, 2 wins, 1 loss, representing Island MMA and Champions Creed from the Siksika Nation here in Alberta. Please welcome Regan Running Rabbit.
So this is the house where I grew up in. Definitely been through a lot of tough times in there. We used to do backyard wrestling over there. We used to call all the kids. It would be a way for the community to get together and stay out of trouble. I wanted to be a pro wrestler. I like Stone Cold and The Rock, and I was completely mind blown by wrestling. And then eventually wrestling turned into MMA because as soon as I seen Hoist Gracie in the UFC beat up Dan Severn, that was the time to switch it up, and I wanted to be a cage fighter ever since.
3-minute rounds, the amateur ranks. Immediately they're getting after it. Yeah, right away. No feeling out. No, just getting after it. I think they know that 3 minutes. Oh, big right hand. Yeah, right hand. Coates almost taken off of his feet there. Running Rabbit. Never turn your back. A big mistake by Regan Running Rabbit.
When we got out there, the first round started. We got into a flurry, and I couldn't feel my pinky, so I looked down on my pinky, and it was legit broken. It was dangling off my glove, and I went into shock. And then I got a kick to the right leg, and then a punch to the face, and I just woke up. If you put yourself in very uncomfortable situations all the time, make the uncomfortable comfortable, you will level up. You will 100% level up. Make that uncomfortable the comfortable. This is where I go for like swim training. You basically stay in one spot in the river and just swim against the current, and you'll get a crazy cardio session. You don't ever want to get too close to the middle. Water people could technically take you. Right now we're heading to the Badlands, and the Badlands is considered a sacred place to the Blackfoot people. I like to go train there and go do all my running and stuff because you just feel the energy of the Badlands. It's like the ancestors are watching over me and protecting me of whatever's to come in the future. This has basically been here ever since I was a kid. No one really knows how it got here, but to me it looks like maybe some guy had a nice gal that night and wanted to bring her somewhere, and then ended up rolling down a hill. The thing is, it's the Sasquatch territories. So if you see the top of the roof here, he tried to get away. But the Sasquatch is so big with very huge hands, he could legit rip in there. He grabbed the guy, tore him out of the car, and threw him at a distance while the lady ran for her life. The land here is very old school. You look, see these rocks here, almost make you feel like you're a giant or something out in this way. If you take a look at the rocks, all on the edges here, you see a black line going out to here. They used to say when women were bad and doing bad things in life, they were turned to stone on top of that ridge there. You know, on Siksika Nation, there could be a lot of depression with our people. Throughout like the past 3 years, I never lost so much people in my life. If any of the people need someone to talk to, push your pride out of the way and go talk to someone, because it's very important that we talk to each other. We must all keep our minds occupied and follow your vision no matter what. That's one of my reasons is why I fight, to keep my mind busy and to show the youth that they could do something to keep their minds busy as well. We're all here to build each other up and help each other. We all gotta make sure our medicine wheel is balanced and help those that are in Great Depression.
Just craziness in the early goings of this amateur 165-pound matchup. Running Rabbit has done a great job throughout round one to ensure that the fight stays in his realm.
Well, his big thing is lots of offense and keeping a high pace. And he did a good job of doing that. It might not be super pretty, but it seems to be effective.
We finished the first round. I went into my corner and my coach, he gave me like a crazy speech where it was almost like, once you're old, you're gonna remember this on your deathbed and you're gonna wish that you went back out there and you beat this guy up in front of your whole family. So have fun, Regan, and do not think of your broken finger. Grab my fingers, crunch them together, and step back out there. Second round started, and I just started piecing Derek Hoza apart. I absolutely destroyed him in points. I threw him to the ground at least like 3 times.
It's like he's Eddie Gordo from Tekken, where he's just mashing buttons and he's just, I'm gonna strike here and now I'm gonna do a wheel kick.
Just very unorthodox movements, and some people can make that work for them.
The highlights were between the rounds, of actually hearing like my people go nuts. And there was a point, it was at the end of the second round, you could hear like everyone war crying completely, and I think it was a crazy game changer, like mental-wise for Mr. Hosa, just because of the crazy support I was getting just on the outside of the cage.
Kosa looks like he still has a lot left in the tank, so he's got to empty that tank in this third round if he wants to leave the cage victorious, in my opinion.
If you want to be a warrior, you got to surround yourself by warriors. If you're going to surround yourself by people partying and doing drugs all the time, then that's what you're going to become. The goal was to surround myself by people that want to better themselves. Without them, I would not be able to push myself to a limit to where I could fulfill my vision of becoming a mixed martial arts fighter.
It was a good fight.
It was.
Yeah, really effective fight. Great job by both fighters. Really went to war today. Regan Running Rabbit just being, just keeping the pace high the whole time.
All right, looks like we have our decision.
Fight fans, the official results are in. Your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Regan Running Rabbit.
Crowd thrilled with the result. Regan Running Rabbit getting the job done.
Going back to my wrestling and then going into seeing my very first UFC on a VHS tape. I had a vision when I was a kid to jump on top of that cage and yell as hard as I could. And at the end of that fight, I saw the opportunity and I went for it. So I jumped on top of this cage and I yelled towards my people. They like yelled towards me, and like that energy was like so insane. It's just like everyone felt that energy in the whole entire building, and it was absolutely unbelievable. You have a vision of it as a kid, and then when it's happened in real life, it's definitely another thing to be very grateful for. And I'm very grateful for my health and be able to do this and show my people that it's possible. I broke my pinky in the first round. Busted in the first round, dude. Yeah, dude.
Hold on, when you were.
We did it. We did it. All day, man. My twin. What's up? We did it, Siksika. Ow! We did it, boys. Ow! Oh, Fiend, what's up, brother? You need to get in there soon. I'm proud both of you got the boys in the house. What's up, man? What's up? We did it. We did it. Oh, we did it, man. I was on top of the cage. I almost went like this. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
We were supposed to go at it 4 years ago.
I know. We made a very good show, man.
We put on a show, man.
You're a beast, dude. You're a beast. In big leagues, man. All day, baby. Woo!